From the same writer as Heathers and Batman Returns, and the director of this and only this, because how could you top it? Comes Sylvester Stallone's best dystopian action comedy since the one that started his career.
Italian Stallion. Rated X.
Demolition Man. Travel to the 2030s, a conservative's dream of the future liberals want.
You are an incredibly sensitive man who inspires joy feelings in all those around you.
Sylvester Stallone is the Demolition Man, John Spartan, an LA cop with a reputation for blowing things up. Like I said, an LA cop.
LAPD Chief Michael Moore said sorry for the botched detonation.
When he's sent to cryo prison for a crime he did commit, the future will turn to this unfrozen caveman detective to bring his rival to justice. Because in the ironclad logic of movies, it takes crazy to fight crazy.
Send a maniac to catch one.
Simon Phoenix is an old-fashioned criminal. We need an old-fashioned cop.
I'm not sure he's any different than Simon Phoenix himself.
Send a maniac to catch a maniac.
Hey, you used that one already. Wesley Snipes is Simon Phoenix. What the is that thing?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
I can't say What about Holy you two would fit right in Demolition Man. Wesley Blade Trinity Snipes is Simon Phoenix, a superpowered terrorist so over the top, he gave Dennis Rodman whatever his whole deal was.
Dennis goes to San Antonio, and then Demolition Man comes out and he changes his hair color.
Did you know they offered the role to Jackie Chan first? That would have been different. Also, never play that clip again. Sandra Bullock shines in a breakthrough role as Huxley. She's an adorable little sociopath.
We're doing battle with that strangely weapon scrap in those roundhouse.
Huxley, look, this isn't the Wild West, okay? Hurting people's not a good thing.
Who learned all of her English from watching porn.
You really licked his ass. Let's go blow this guy.
And Dennis Leary steals the show as every bumper sticker on the back of a lifted pickup truck in a Bass Pro Shop parking lot.
I want to eat bacon and butter and buckets of cheese, okay? I want to smoke a Cuban cigar the size of Cincinnati in a non-smoking section. I want to run through the streets naked with green jello all over my body.
Yeah, this guy is definitely not vaxxed. Even after AIDS got its own multiverse.
After AIDS, there was NRS. After NRS, there was UBT.
So travel to a horrifying vision of the future. Not because it's oppressive. That's every dystopia. Nope, because everyone is basic.
The dogs kids love to buy.
In one of the few R-rated action sci-fi films that's remembered more for its clever writing than its shootouts. But kids today will never understand the significance of this movie, just like my ex-wife will never understand the significance of the John Spartan mannequin I bought from a Planet Hollywood estate sale. It's beautiful. Starring Time Cop, Blade Runner 2032, She Smells Seashells, L. Ron Dullard, I Want Him Found, Not Tomorrow, Not After Breakfast, Now, Law and Order, San Angeles, Dennis the Menace, Bob the Minion, and Netflix executives.
Jeffrey Dahmer? I love that guy!
Jacked to the Future.
How's that damn 3 seashell thing work?
Okay, 3 seashells time. My first theory is that it's just a bidet control. Shell 1 adjusts the aim. Shell 2 for water pressure. Shell 3 for hot or cold. Theory 2 is that everyone plugs or simply scrapes their butts with the seashells and throws them down the toilet when they're full. This is supported by a 2006 interview with Stallone and does explain the presence of the chrome plunger-like device to the right of the toilet, likely for ramming the used shells down the drain. A complicating factor for these theories, however, is the presence of the scraps community in the LA sewer system. These are densely populated neighborhoods, large enough to support multiple food vendors, inside what used to be San Angeles Sewer, meaning that the largest sewage and water mains of the city are no longer required for human waste. Poop doesn't appear to even make it underground in this future, leading Simon Phoenix to remark on the underground's comforting home-cooked smell.
Love that smell. Reminds me of biscuits and gravy.
So where does the poop of San Angeles go? How do the three seashells really work? Demolition Man remains intentionally obscure on those questions, bringing me to my third, and I believe, most thematically consistent theory. Nobody knows how the three seashells work, in-universe or out, and they're all too ashamed and repressed to ask each other for help. Just listen to Rob Schneider's reaction here.
He doesn't know how to use the three seashells.
Now, is that the laugh of a man who knows how the three seashells work? No! Does Sandra Bullock, a student of our era and way of life, give John even the most basic knowledge of how to use the toilet? No. Why? Because she doesn't know either. No one knows. They're all fumbling around in their shared secret shame. That's why they never touch each other. They all have doo-doo hands. Theory 4. Every restaurant is Taco Bell, so all they do is pee out their butthole anyway. Bread puns happen when you least expect them. The best is yet to crumb. I went to a fight last night, and a hockey game broke out.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
I recorded this voiceover while riding a horse on my Montana ranch.